Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your coverage, your hard work. I hope you're enjoying the expanded access we've tried to provide. And that's a salute to you on your professionalism and the work that you do and all the things that represent your industry. So we appreciate that. We're excited about a lot of different things. We're obviously very, very excited about the upcoming season, but we're also very, very mindful that we still have significant challenges associated with the pandemic and what that means. And we're masked up inside and all those different aspects there, but fresh off an incredible Olympics. And I really have to salute my partners on campus who did a phenomenal job of allowing those Olympians to train last year and up until the Olympics on campus, which was a big deal for us. So we were really pleased to see 66 Olympians representing 32 countries, 11 gold medals, 5 silver and 5 bronze. So we're thrilled with that. We're very excited about the partnership that we've built with George Kliavkoff. As you know, many of you had an opportunity to engage with him, and to be able to have him come to USC as his first visit was significant. And I'm very pleased to be partnering with him on numerous levels and to have USC at the front lines with him is a significant piece for us, and we're very, very excited about that. And we're excited about just having students back on campus. You can feel the energy here today. I know you all were here yesterday with the band and our students moving in, convocation today. I think we had almost 15,000 there today. That's exciting for us, and we're just encouraged. We're very encouraged, but yet we're poised about the hurdles that are ahead, and we recognize that many of those are out of our control, but first and foremost, we are going to stick with our strong commitment to our student athletes. As you know, our vision is to be the most student athlete centered program in the country, and we're going to do everything we can to keep them safe and ensure we do a great job. And I'm thrilled to have Brandon as our football sport administrator who's done so many great things. We're excited and enthusiastic about this upcoming season and the improvements that we've made there, and we're looking forward to a great year. So I'll allow Brandon to provide some opening comments, and we'll take some questions.
We'll take some questions.
Okay.
Outside of COVID, what's been the biggest challenge you guys have faced in your tenure?
Other than COVID, I think that COVID was kind of like that big brown cloud that kind of follows Linus around, right, when you think of that, and it just wouldn't go away. And I think on top of that, it was just trying to do everything we could to address the opening game that we're going to play this year instead of playing Davis and playing San Jose State, and so many different opportunities that came together. But I think that the result of COVID created the biggest frustration for me personally, is not being able to build relationships with people and to be with people and connect. And as you all know, the Zoom world just didn't really provide that. So I think the result of COVID created the challenge of not being able to build relationships with all the people that make an enterprise go. So obviously that's our donors, our boosters, season ticket holders, sponsors, the media, people that are really in our inner circle of the program that's so important, and not being able to really celebrate and enjoy things like an Elite Eight performance in men's basketball, and just being able to really recognize that we're making significant progress, but we're not being able to share that and embrace so many people that help make that go has been really the biggest disappointment for me and the biggest hurdle. And so obviously all the aspects of COVID on top of that make it extremely difficult. But the positive part of that, though, is that I don't believe campus and the athletic department have ever been closer. Now, I wasn't here before associated to be able to judge that and give you actual data, but I can tell you, when we have a president that challenges me and challenges her entire leadership team to come out of COVID stronger, rather than go through a lot of the cutbacks and the setbacks that many of our peers went through, that was inspiring to us, and that was a big challenge. And I believe we did that, and I believe we did come out of this first wave of COVID, if you will, stronger. in so many different ways, and I really have to give her a lot of credit for that vision and that ability to help us do that. So it hasn't been all doom and gloom, but the downside of not being able to build relationships and connect with people is extremely frustrating.
Mike, you talked a lot about just building the infrastructure of the football program around Clay. Now that you've done a lot to build that infrastructure over the course of this time you've been athletic director, what are the expectations for Clay heading into the season?
Well, I think first of all, when you think of championship expectations, it requires championship support. And I believe we've made strides associated with that, and Brandon has been a key part of helping envision that along with Clay. So our expectations are what they've always been. We want to be in the Rose Bowl and being a part of that college football playoff. Those are our goals. And you think of where we were before the 19 season. I mean, we were ranked 47, 48, 49, somewhere right in there, and we ended up 28. The following year, through COVID, we were ranked 17, and we ended up 17, and this year we're ranked 15 to start the season. So we're making progress, and but we recognize that the expectation and the history is for us to get to the CFP, and that's certainly our goal and what we're trying to do.
Mike,
and I know that's what these young men are trying to do.
Mike, there's always constant chatter and speculation about Clay's job status. What gives you the confidence he can help you reach those expectations?
Well, I think I just represented that. I didn't even get into the recruiting progress that we've made, and the way this team has come together with their synergy and their affection for each other. It's impressive, and that's a reflection on our head coach. So I'm very, very proud of the progress that we've made, and I'm looking forward to September 4th and kicking off, and we play every game on a Saturday. And we've got a bye week right when we need it before Notre Dame, just like they do. And we're trying to do everything we can to ensure that we support our coach with championship support. And I think that's really important to us.
What does championship support mean when you say that?
I think championship support comes in a lot of ways. I think it's everything that we can control associated with how we take care of the athletes, how we help with resources and recruiting, how we create a game day environment that's special. We just put it in today, the sun deck in the end of the Coliseum where the band will be. It sounds like a silly piece, but we want to create the best fan experience and the best environment we can for our fans to be active participants in helping us be competitive. And I can't wait to see our fans. We've missed them desperately. And between Brandon and I, we've only seen one football game in the Coliseum with fans. And I saw it against UCLA. In 19 at the end of the season. So I think that it's about all the aspects associated with mental health. I think it's physical health. I think it's academics. I think it's admissions. I think it's all those pieces and that entire program that comes together and helps them. I think it's strength and conditioning. I think that it's media relations. I mean, I could go on and on. Social media, all those different pieces that enhance our athletes' brand and our brand. And I think it's important for us to continue to scratch at all those elements that make a big difference.
With regards
Brandon.
to that outside noise and the criticism which you all hear, what's fair, what's unfair, what's something that you see behind the scenes that people may not know that you want them to know?
Well, obviously, we're committed to winning, and I think that our investments and the things that we've done that we said we'd do, we delivered on, and we're going to continue to do that. So we're going to do everything we can to ensure that we can attract the type of support that can play a significant role in helping us.
Brandon, you work close to play all the time, and what do you see from inside the program that gives you confidence about working for them?
I think over the last year and a half, we've systematically looked at every aspect of the program, looking for ways that we can enhance it. And I think that as an administrator, my job is really to show up every day and figure out how I can help the program be successful. I literally wake up every day thinking about how I can help those young men in this football program win a championship. And so my job is to really work with him day to day, help make sure that those things are addressed. And as Mike referenced, every aspect of it, from nutrition, we have the best director of player personnel and recruiting in the country in Spencer Harris. We have tripled the size of our recruiting personnel department, which if you look at really the successful programs in college football today, they're organizations. they're really robust organizations as we continue to have a model that really resembles more of a professional football model in terms of the way that we operate our personnel. Joseph Wood, who's the chief of staff to Clay Helton, is the most brilliant director of operations in college football. We're really lucky that he keeps such a low profile because we're lucky that he's still here. From Amy Johnson in nutrition.